Hey gang, Tony Bevilacqua coming at you today from Athletic After 40. I'm actually at the park today, doing my little morning ritual and walking, doing some exercise. And yeah, it's just a place for me to clear my head and to spend a little bit of time with you. So hey, I'm happy that you're here. And what I want to talk about is, I have a lot of conversations with individuals, guys over the age of 40 who are looking to get themselves into a better place, right? They want to look better, they want to feel better, they want to perform better. And quite honestly, who doesn't want that, right? So I had a real nice conversation with an individual who's been struggling with about 50 pounds of excess body fat that's been accumulating over the years. A very active guy, because just about everybody that I work with they're active, right? They enjoy living an active life, whatever that may be. Everybody has a little different, thing that they love. Some people like to run, some people are bikers, some people like to play golf, some are tennis players, right? They all have, we all have things that we really love and things that we want to continue to do in our lives as we get older. And, one of the things that we can always sort of one of the traps we fall into a lot of times is this idea that when our performance starts to decline, we just simply write it off as, well, it's just part of getting old, and I'm like, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. And it's actually not even why I'm on this video today. And if you'll notice, every video that I do, I always start with some sort of something like that has nothing to do with really what the video is. But I just want to bring you that insight. And look, it doesn't need to be that way. And I just posted a video in the Facebook group of a gentleman who's 72 years old. And admittedly, I don't know who the gentleman is. He's 72 years old and he weighs 137 pounds and he back squatted 270 pounds. Like, that's insane. That's insane for even an 18-year-old man, 18-year-old kid. Like, it's insane no matter what. I mean, is it like elite level, Olympics? No, but it's still insane. It's better than 99% of the guys walking on this planet today, even if they're twice as big as that guy. Like, it's crazy. So point being is, look, your potential, you have so much more potential than you might even realize. We all do. And if we're not, chasing that down, if we're not trying to improve and we're just letting the thoughts in our head like, oh, I'm too old for that. If we let that happen to us, that means that we've, in essence, in my head, I hear I've given up. That's what I hear. And look, if you're totally happy with the decline, that's a whole nother story. Like, that's cool. If you're happy with the decline, good. The number one most important thing in this entire journey and as your time on this planet is you need to be happy. Like, that's number one. Okay. But anyways, again, I'm off track again, right? So here's why I'm here. So this gentleman I'm talking to, he's got 50 pounds, he needs to lose. And, I explained to him, what the Athletic After 40 Coaching Academy is all about. So it's not just about fitness. I think a lot of people think that this is some sort of just like a personal training program that you get online. And it's not. In fact, I want to be so clear on that doing exercise is actually one of the worst ways for you to lose weight, excess body fat. It's very inefficient. It's very ineffective. It's not until we bring something else into the equation, something like nutrition. And you probably knew that before I even said it, right? So we have to bring nutrition into this mix. And it's one of the things that I see a lot of people miss out on when they're trying to get themselves to look better, right? Here's the normal way of thinking. So, okay, I've got this 30 pounds of excess body fat that I want to lose, or 50, or whatever the number is. So if you're already active, but you're not doing a lot of activity, it's like, okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a formal exercise program. I'm going to go to the local gym. I'm going to join the local gym and I'm going to do what they tell me to do, or, whatever the program is I found online, because you can find workout programs for cheap, for free. You can find tons of them. There's tons, right? So you go there with these good intentions and you go and you work out and you don't take too much consideration into your nutrition. You might take a little bit, but not enough to really make it a game changer. And I know plenty of folks who start at the gym, and just about everybody that goes to the gym, like 95% of the folks that go to the gym, initially, their goal is to lose weight, right? So they go there and some of them actually gain weight. They get fatter, even though they're getting stronger, they feel better, their conditioning is better, maybe their 5K time gets better, right? I mean, we can see all kinds of these different performance improvements, but when the nutrition component is not taken into consideration, I don't care how much you bust your ass in the gym, it's not going to make a change. Okay. So fitness is not the answer, but so then why would the Athletic After 40 coaching program even bring fitness in if what I'm targeting are guys who need to lose some excess body fat? Because I think there's so many valuable components to fitness that we need to bring that into our life, and it will help. It will sort of like, it's like putting fuel on the fire when you really focus on your nutrition. It's going to make the whole process a little bit quicker, it's going to make the whole process better, and even more importantly, it's going to help you to stay active throughout your life, right? So we use fitness for the right reasons. We use fitness to be able to improve your ability to do all of the active things that you want to do in your life. It's not a weight loss program. It's not a weight loss solution. Okay, the nutrition is the weight loss solution. Okay, so, but I understand the value of both, so I want to bring it all together. So that's why we do nutrition, and we've come up with a very simple solution to nutrition that anybody can plug into their life, and that's 100% successful if you do the work, of course, right? And it's something that you can sustain. So that was very important, right? So we wanted to bring that in, and then the last thing is sleep, right? So a lot of guys, they're missing out on some very important Z's at night, right? You got to sleep at night. Hormonally, it affects everything. And so anyway, so these are the three things that we really focus on in the Athletic After 40 Academy. When you come in, we're logging foods, we're doing exercise, but we're doing the most impactful things. We're not spending a lot of time on fluffy exercises. I call them fluffy, right? We don't need to spend a lot of time on fluffy exercises. We need to get stuff done, stuff that's going to give you bang for your buck, and then we need you to get on with your day. We need you to focus on your nutrition. We need to get you to start thinking about sleeping better at night, right? These are the things that are going to literally transform your life. So with all that being said, this gentleman, he says, I got to think about it. I'm not sure if I want to do this. And I'm like, totally fine. That's cool. I get it, right? So I follow up with him today, and he's like, you know what? I decided just to hire a personal trainer. And I admit, I feel completely defeated. And maybe I didn't do a good enough job explaining to this gentleman like what it's really going to take in order to get him to really make this transformation in his life, to really change the way that he looks, the way that he feels, and he's already active, and he's already doing some exercise in the gym, and hiring a trainer. And look, I've been a trainer, like I get it. And I'm not even downplaying trainers. Like they're great people. They're super passionate. They want to help people. Like I totally get it, but at the end of the day, I just know that that's not the answer. It's not going to work. You really need to bring some of these other things into your life. And here's the other thing, a lot of guys, what I found, in order to make a big transformation, you need support, you need structure, you need guidance, you need accountability, and you need that stuff more than 1 hour, 3 days a week, or 45 minutes, or whatever the training session is. So look, again, I understand the value of personal training, but it's very limited in its capacity to be able to really create change. And look, I've had clients for over 10 years in the personal training space. It's been a while since I've done that, but in the beginning, literally 10 years. And, for anybody that doesn't believe me, I'll connect you with them. And look, it was great, but I didn't give them, looking back, knowing what I know now, they weren't receiving the support that they needed to really make a transformation. Were they fitter? Yeah. Did they have a little bit more energy? Yeah. Did they look the part? No. Not all the time. And the mentality is a lot of times like, well, I'll just work out. I work out so that I can eat whatever I want. And that's the completely wrong mentality to have, right? It's not that doesn't work. And unfortunately, we've been sort of taught that. So when I graduated from college with an exercise science degree, one of the things that we were told was that, look, you need to just get people active. You need to get them moving. And there's a time and a place for that, but that's not the solution to weight loss. It's just not going to work. And here's another example. So go to your local 5K. If you go to your local 5K, and I know they're not running them now, but if in the future, when they start running 5Ks again, or even a local triathlon, whatever is going on, a marathon, whatever is happening in your city, go there and go to the finish line and watch the people that are crossing the finish line. You'll be surprised at how much excess body fat the top 20% of the folks crossing the finish line are carrying with them. Meaning that you can significantly improve somebody's performance, and you can perform pretty damn well even if you have excess body fat, right? And if we were to interview some of those folks, and I've talked to these types of folks many, many times over the course of my career, they'll tell you that they're not that serious about their nutrition, and that if they could get their nutrition dialed in, that they'd be in a better place, right? I mean, it's just that important. And I think we all kind of know it, but we're just hoping that if we just do some different exercise routine, if we just do P90X instead of insanity, or if we do insanity instead of P90X, like if, like that's going to be the magic, and it's not. There might be some benefit as far as human performance goes, but look, to make a transformation, like a life-changing transformation, create some new habits, build a new lifestyle, I hate to say it, but the personal trainer at the gym is not going to do it for you. It's not going to do it for you, right? And what makes, so when I first shifted, I've been doing online coaching now for about a year and a half, and I had to come up with some different beliefs in my head, because I was of the mindset that the only way that I could really help somebody is if I'm with them one-on-one, if I'm like looking them in the eyeballs, right? And I truly believe that. And so I had to hire somebody to get myself out of some old beliefs. So I had to hire a coach who had a thriving business online, who was very, very successful in many different areas of life, but was there to help practitioners, people like myself, like other MDs, physical therapists, chiropractors, right? So I was amongst this group of folks who wanted to bring some value to people through an online community, if you will, an online coaching type program. And because this gentleman had such success with it, it was nice to learn from him. And he helped me to really create a completely different vision around what it means to really provide a good service for folks, remotely, right? And I saw it as an opportunity. I started to see it more as an opportunity of, okay, look, now I don't have to just worry about the exercise component. I can bring in a whole nother level of support that's above and beyond that 1 hour, 3 days a week, or 1 hour, 5 days a week, or whatever that is that I see a person that would walk into my gym. I started to see this as so much more valuable, right? Because now I can bring in all of these components, right? And we can have discussions around all of these things literally throughout every day. I'm like, I was able to make myself available to people. I'm going to say 24 hours a day. With technology, like that is possible. So like I'll get messages in the middle of the night from my clients. Will I respond in the middle of the night? Hell no. But in the morning, I can get back to them almost immediately. And, just about everybody that I talk to is like, all of my clients are like, I'm just so amazed at how great this is, because I feel like you're standing next to me all the time. And that's like one of the incredible things that we can bring to our customers today with a good online coaching program, right? Because people need support, and they need support more than just an hour a day. And we can have conversations about not just fitness, but we can have conversations about nutrition. Here's my struggle in nutrition. What do you think about this? How should I approach this, right? So I was able to build a wonderful nutrition program, and then to be able to support folks, right? How about sleep? Hey, I got a question about my sleep last night. Something came up. I was, and we can have these ongoing conversations on and on and on. And, in the program I've created a step-by-step program on how to bring all of this stuff together, and then put on support on top of that, and then bring a team together, right? Like there's even the more magic is now I can actually have a team of folks that help all of my clients. So it's not just fitness. It's not just nutrition. It's not just sleep. It's also just the mindset of this whole thing. And we can bring on other folks that can help along the way. For example, we have a physical therapist on the team who, whenever somebody has some sort of orthopedic issue, and a lot of guys just have like pre-existing stuff that's been nagging at them for a while. So we get you in contact with a physical therapist and we start talking about that. It's so much more comprehensive, and it's been a game changer. For example, one of my clients is like, I can't believe how good, out of everything I've ever tried, I've never seen the results and the success that I've seen with online coaching. And before I got into this, I was skeptical. And yeah, I get it, because I was skeptical to develop this program. And now I see the value, and I see the success others are having. And it's above and beyond anything that you'll find in any gym, hiring any trainer. And again, no disrespect to trainers. I love every one of them, but chiropractors, massage therapists, all of these folks are extremely passionate people. Anybody in the coaching space who has dedicated their career and their life to helping others are very passionate people, and they love what they do. But look, I'm here to tell you, as someone who's looking for a solution, there's a much better way. And I have found, after 20 years of owning gyms and being in the trenches and coaching folks one-on-one, that the online space is, because of the level of support and because of the ability for me and other coaches on the team to be with you every step of the way, it's a game changer. And look, I mean, if you're worried about how to do an exercise, there's software for that. Take a video and you send it to me, and you'll get an expert review of that movement, detailed expert review of that movement so that we can get you dialed in. I find that coaching, doing it this way by getting a video and explaining sort of what we're looking for and being able to draw lines and take my time and really give you a wonderful assessment of the movement and how to make it better, is better that way than it is with me standing next to somebody. Like, it's that good. Because then when you get that video back, you can review that thing, you can look at that thing, you can play it as you're practicing. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. I found that I can get people success faster online because of the level of support. And then look, if you're looking for a really good coaching program, find coaches who are going to reach out to you. Hey, how are you today? That's the other level, is I can go on in my morning, I can go on my computer, I can see all the foods that you consumed, I can see what your metrics are, I can look at your workout from the day before, and I can say, hey, how did that feel? Or hey, how are you feeling today? Or what did that look like for you? Or what did, whatever. I can actually reach out, and that's the level of support that you're likely missing out on, and that tends to be a game changer. So anyways, this individual, he decided that he's going to hire a trainer, and look, I wish him nothing but mad success. If he does happen to see this, I would ask you to reconsider, only because I have mad love for you, and I know that you're going to see better results and more success with me. 100% sure of that. And yeah. So look, if you've been looking at hiring an online coach, and I know a lot of people have right now because of COVID, it's important that you find the right person. Of course, you find the right program. But look, I'm here to tell you that when it's done well and it's done in a professional way, and I've invested the money to learn how to do this properly, because I didn't want to be a fly by the seat of my pants guy. Look, and I've been in the industry for 20 years. Like, I knew that I wanted, if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right. And that's how I've always done things. So, and I do understand the value of having somebody there to walk with you down the path. Because I've had people walk with me down some really hairy paths, and it was only through their support and their love and their caring for me that I was able to get myself into some really amazing places. One of them being the place that I am here with you right now today to be able to do this video. I'll tell you, 3-4 years ago, I would have been petrified to do this video. Weird, right? I was so freaking unsure and so scared to put myself out there. And it was only through the help of others that I've been able to do this and to be able to create some life-changing experiences for some folks in my coaching program. So look, if you'd like my help, please reach out. It'd be an absolute privilege. I'd be delighted. We would have to make sure that you're a good fit for the program and that I can in fact help you. So that's where a conversation would be in order. So we would have to hop on the phone and have a conversation. Just to make sure that, of course, that it's a mutual fit. But, hit me up in the comments, send me a message, and I'll tell you exactly, what the next steps would be if you're ready to take the bull by the horns and really start to make a change, like to develop some new habits, to build a new life, to really get into the Athletic After 40 lifestyle. Check it out. I got these new shirts, Athletic After 40. Lean and mean, baby. Lean and mean. All right. Rock on.